name is Émile Asselin. I'm a 19-year-old curler at Curling Club in Montreal, Quebec, and I've been curling for 13 years. I want to make this short video to apply for the 2016 Spirit of Sandra sponsorship. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm someone who loves sports, and especially team sports. I love the aspect of being able to help your teammates, but also get help from them. I like the dynamic it creates, and it's something I appreciate from baseball, which is my summer passion, and curling, which is my winter passion. I'm also someone who's very structured and hardworking. I think that comes from my science studies that I'm doing right now. It allows me to get very good grades, and I've recently won a science project at school. I'm also someone who's very responsible. My summer job is to take care of kids at a baseball camp. It's just an environment that has a lot of possible dangers with like bats or balls going around, and I'm very responsible, I think, because I'm able to control the environment and make sure no one gets injured. Being from Montreal, Quebec, I've learned English and French at a very young age, and during high school I decided to take Spanish classes because I wanted to learn a third language. I'm someone who's very motivated by setting goals and high expectations. In school and in curling, I think setting high expectations is very important because it allows you to reach your goals. As an example, every year I want to win junior provincials. That is always my goal to start the year, and every year I want to do better than the year before at nationals. For an example, the first time I went, we finished 4th. Last year the objective was to make semifinals, but we only finished 4th. This year I have the same goal, which is to make the semifinals. In the future, my dream job would be to be a physiotherapist. It's always been an interesting field for me, and I would either want to work with athletes because I come from sports and I think working with people like me would be very interesting, or I would want to work with elders. The reason why I would want to work with elders is because I could help improve their lifestyle, and I have a great relationship with them. It's always been easy for me to work with them and talk to them, and I think most of them normally just need to be listened to, and I think that would be a great way to have my dream job and really help others. If I become a Sandra Scholar, I will be asked to organize a fundraiser. The idea I had would be to organize a Little Rock or juvenile event in the region of Montreal. The reason being is that there's not a lot of events for Little Rocks or juveniles in my region, and I think I want to communicate my passion of the game to these kids and help grow the sport in my region. The other important thing is that the objective of the foundation is to help newborns, and I think it would be interesting to organize something for kids. I would also organize a raffle or auction with sports merchandise that I would try to get autographed, and maybe other items that can be auctioned off to help raise money. The reason why I think I should be a Sandra Scholar is because I have achieved a high level both in curling and in school, and because I represent the 6 values that are promoted by the foundation. I'm someone who has a lot of respect for opponents, for teammates, coaches, and officials, and for my parents and friends. I'm also someone who has a lot of integrity. I think that's something that I've learned from curling, is that you always have to be honest, and I try to do that every day. I'm someone who has a lot of commitment because I practice a lot, both in baseball and curling. I think if you put a lot of effort, you can always achieve your goals. I'm someone who has a lot of compassion. That's always one of the reasons why I think I could work with elders, is because I can listen to them, and I think most of the time that's what they need. I'm someone with a lot of passion. I always try to communicate my passion to children, whether in baseball or in curling, and I'm also someone who has a lot of gratitude. A couple of years ago, in 2014, I did a humanitarian trip to Peru where we built a house for a family of 6. That year I realized that I was really lucky to have a house, to have clothes, and to be able to go to school, and that makes me very grateful for all that I have.